we're going to have a look at turkey work or turkey stitch. This is a great 3D stitch. It creates a lovely kind of furry effect if you have quite short stitches, or I've used it as sort of grass and moss with slightly longer stitches. It is quite time consuming and it does use a lot of thread, just a warning to you there. So we're actually going to start on the top without a knot in the thread. Bring it down and just hold it in place. Come up next to that stitch, and then to secure that stitch in place, go back over the bottom of it. And that is our first little piece of stitching. Come up next to it and create a loop, so about as long as your tail, your first tail. Come down, don't pull it all the way through, so you're making a loop. Come up next to it. Ooh, pulled it a little bit short. There we go. And we're going to anchor that stitch. So when we say anchor stitches, we mean securing them in place. So I'm just anchoring that stitch there. And you're just going to go and do a row of these loops. And it will take a little bit of time. If you use more strands to your thread, you will get a lot bushier effect. I've just got 2 here. Gonna try and keep them really close together, and I'm gonna come underneath and do a row along. So you could use this as an insect body, like the fluffy part of a bee or a caterpillar. You don't have to build up the effect, you could just do a couple of strands for antennae or something. If that's how you wanted to use it, you could use it in different ways. Could be the center of a flower. So it is quite versatile. Got thread just for a couple more. And then on the back, just secure it how you normally would, with a couple of stitches or a knot, however you prefer. And then the satisfying bit, you could leave it like that, but the satisfying bit is cutting the threads. You're going to go into each loop and just cut it. And there you have sort of a grassy effect. Could be a coral reef. These are all different sizes, so what I'm going to do now is cut them all to the same length. Take the shortest one, which was at the front. And if you cut them really short, you get sort of a fuzzy effect if they're very densely packed together. So you'd need to do a lot for it to look good, but you get the idea there. Let me show you a side view. And that is turkey work or turkey stitch.